I told y'all. I told you. Food shortages are coming. I told you. What's up, people? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It matters. It really matters. I need you to do this. Share this with people that you love and that you care about. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm making a video, because I care about people, and I don't want you to be up the creek without a paddle. So that's why I'm doing this. That's why I started this, because I care about people. I could be doing anything on this channel, but I want to talk about truth. And I know truth, like I said several times, can be scary. People don't want to see it. Think if I cover my eyes, I won't see. If I put my head in the sand, you know, that doesn't really help. Reality is still there. Food shortages are coming. So we want to be prepared for that. We want to be prepared for these food shortages. And I told you it was coming. I told you it's many videos out there, messages on food shortages. But now it's starting to hit the mainstream. What do you mean it's hitting the mainstream? No, you did not see it on the news. However, it is being put in news feeds, shall we say. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. What is this? Is this the Washington Post? Let's see. Yes. Washington Post. U.S. faces shortage of up to 8 billion meals in next 12 months, leading food bank says. So you got the Washington Post posting on these food shortages that I told you we were going to have. I think you get the point. We seeing in the mainstream that we getting food shortages posted from mainstream media news sources. This is serious. It should be taken seriously. Please pay attention to what's going on around you. I told you before, we talked about the bees, we talked about overcropping, we talked about everything that's going on in the world, right? The locusts, and all of the calamity that's hitting the world, but in particular North America. And the catastrophes hitting the other places in the world is important to us too. Why? Because of trade. So you got to understand, everything happening is a domino effect. So we looking at food shortages in the U.S. And we don't want to take it lightly. If you were not preparing, you need to start preparing now. And that's why I said send this to people that you love, because I know there are people that are still very ignorant. And when I say ignorant, that's not a bad word. That's not talking about you. It just means you don't know. It's people that don't watch the news, which is fake anyway. It's people that don't watch real news and look around the world to see what's going on, put the pieces together, because the different media platforms, it's just a soapbox, a soapbox opera. So people that are watching the news are not getting real news, and people that don't care and they just living their life, whatever, they're not getting news either. So share this with people that you care about so they can start preparing themselves and getting ready, including you yourself. Do what you can. You can't do what you can't do, but do what you can. I'm gonna share shortly. I'm planning on sharing what's in my go bag, and I'll explain what a go bag is. I'm gonna share what we're preparing for, staying in. Many people that I'm affiliate with, they know what it means to shut in. Being prepared for that. We just experienced being shut in. So you should have some things on hand to be able to not have to leave your house within a week's time, 2 weeks time, 3 weeks time, where you can never leave. You can't pick up another item, and you could be able to deal with that. This should not be items that you're using on a daily basis already. This should be something stored to the side that will get you over for a week. So whatever you have already had, and not a week, I'm just saying if that was all that you had to do, all the resources that you had to get and obtain was a week worth of extra stuff, do that. But if you can get more, get more. Prepare and plan, because it's coming. It's coming. I got another source, another fact to point to show food shortages are coming. And I know this is a little bit, I'm not trying to edit this 10 times over, so I'm just giving it my best shot and going with it. A plague of pigs in Texas. Now, that's the title. That's the title of this. It's not just in Texas. It's not just in Texas. Okay. These pigs is over. It's millions of them in southern America, in our southern states. There are these pigs, mostly in Texas. It's about half of them, I would say, in Texas. They're up in Canada as well, but they're wreaking havoc on our land, farms, etc. They destroy the soil, they destroy crops, they destroy habitats, because there's so many of them. They do not have a natural predator in the United States, which ain't like we over in Africa where you got all these lions and stuff taking them out. No, they don't have a natural predator here in the United States, so they are increasing in mass numbers, more so than we can contain. These pigs are once again wreaking much havoc. So over east we have the locusts destroying crops, and right here in the United States we have a plague of pigs, 50% of them in Texas, but they are spread out and increasing drastically throughout the states. They have been found in multiple states. I believe the number was 39. But you can read through this article yourself. I'm gonna link it in the description so you can see it for yourself. I gotta increase my setup so that I can have a bigger screen to be able to read from. Yeah, this is from the Smithsonian. But this is one of the areas in which, like I shared with you, there's a food shortage coming in America, and I just want to put these out there so that you can take what's being said seriously. There has been prophecies, there are people that have dreams, and once again, just that unction and feeling of something is coming down the pipe. And these are messages and news articles that are coming out even before the election. We already know what's going down. America is being prepared for. You cannot even go out and buy a gun these days. Why? They sold out 3 times over. Meaning, if you try to place you have to get in line online. I mean, you have to get on a waiting list. So people are preparing and ramping up for what they know is coming. And after this election, whichever way that it goes, we know chaos is gonna come from it. How much of it, we don't know. However, that's going to be another thing on top of what we already know has happened, the damage that has already been done. We already see from, I already showed you, top U.S. food banks. Now let's go back to it. The top U.S. food banks are showing food shortages already, right? So we got food shortages already that are predicted based on things that have already happened, right? That have already happened. So once more things happen, that's going to be a decrease on top of what we already know. And 2020 is not through with us yet either. It's more predictions of more hurricanes and catastrophes, tornadoes, whatever. It's more predictions of those things happening as well. We need to be ready And I'm telling you, soon as something hit the mass media, the rich or those that have more of an abundance of money, they're going to go out and buy up everything. So people like me and you, we won't stand a chance if we don't prepare ahead of time. So I love you. I'm not trying to scare you. I got some more videos coming out to open your eyes to some things. Please subscribe, tune in, and share it with people that you love. We out.